But I just watched a YouTuber do it, and there's only 3 guards. So we gotta figure out how to get these 3 guards down without being seen. I'm buying the DLC until I figure out the main game. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, it's so slow.
Place is huge.
Okay, boys, check each crate, then we start cracking them open.
There's hundreds.
Then lucky you, having all night to search them.
God damn it! Did that wrong! I got 2 of them down, but one of them saw me somehow.
Ah, crap.
Okay, boys, check each crate, then we'll start cracking them open.
There's hundreds.
Ah, then lucky you,
This'll
having
help.
all night to search them.
Sounds like we got trouble.
Where is the other one at? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong? Is there another way to do this?
Ah, crap. Place is huge.
Okay, boys, check each crate, then we'll start cracking them open.
There's hundreds.
Ah, then
This'll help.
lucky you, having all night to search them.
Where the hell is he? Yeah, I give up on that. There's no way of doing it. I killed the first 2 guards and then somehow the 3rd one wound up behind me. How? I killed the first 2 guards and then somehow the 3rd one wound up behind me. I don't think you beat this game. Because if I'm having so much difficulty, then how the hell did you get past it? I don't think you beat this game because I'm having so much difficulty. Then how the hell did you get past it? You have to kill all 3 of them, but I figured out how to kill 2 of them, but then somehow the 3rd one spots me. He was in front of me, and then somehow he wound up behind me. That makes no sense. Fucking glitch. I'm gonna stop playing this game because there's too many bugs in it. Don't get me wrong, I like the game. I don't like the glitches. Because if you kill the first two guards, how the hell is the third guard spotting me? He's supposed to be in front of me, not behind me. And I killed him in the same order I watched the tutorial video on how to do it. The tutorial video on how to do it. Tutorial. I gotta be missing something. I can't figure that game out, Rick. You take out 3 guards, so I look it up on YouTube. The guy takes guard 1 out, guard 2 out, and then somehow guard 3 goes from in front of me to behind me, and I get shot in the back of the head with a shotgun. And it sets the alarm off. Because you're stealing from the feds. Which I don't understand, because it took me forever to get to inside the second warehouse. Finally get in there. Figure out how to get the first 2 guards, but then somehow the third guard goes from in front of me to behind me, so it's gotta be a glitch. Because when I take each guard out, I make sure they're not looking at me. So I think it's a glitch. He went from one end of the warehouse to the other end of the warehouse without even walking past me. Yeah, it's got to be a glitch. I had to delete a bunch of other games to do this update for the filler phone. It's a good game though, but that's the first mission and I ran into bugs. And it's a new game, so maybe there'll be a patch. Maybe I just have to wait it out until they patch it. The last 2 warehouses, 2 guards, take them out and that's it.
You know, snacks. I got snacks for you. Look at the snacks. Look at the snacks. Here you go, buddies. Good boy.
done downloading? Good, he needs to move out. Wasn't even his mail, it was Zayden's mail. Not even addressed to Thomas. Thomas is not even his dad. Not legally. I'm thinking the reason why he keeps seeing me is because of a glitch. I took them out stealth. I killed 2 guards. I took out the second guard when nobody was looking. So I don't know how he spotted me. It must be a glitch on PlayStation. Maybe there'll be a patch. But I'm not going to play the game anymore until that glitch gets repaired. The cops or security guards on the cigar mission are too close together. Which is probably what's causing this glitch. I'm thinking the reason why he keeps seeing me is because of a glitch. The guard number 3 was in front of me. I took guard 1 out, guard 2 out in the second warehouse, and guard 3 went from in front of me to behind me without walking past me. He doesn't even show up on the mini-map. He shows up when you first get into the warehouse, but after you take out the first 2 guards, he disappears and then reappears behind you and kicks you out, setting the alarm off. So it's got to be a glitch. The guard number 3 was in front of me. I took the guard 1 out, guard 2 out in the second warehouse, and the guard 3 went from in front of me to behind me without walking past me. He doesn't even show up on the mini-map. He shows up. He shows that when you first get into the warehouse, but after you take out the first 2 guards, he disappears and reappears behind you and takes you out, setting the alarm off. So it's got to be a glitch. I don't see how you got past the 3rd guard in the warehouse. How the heck does he see me when he disappears? And then reappears and he doesn't show up on my mini-map. You must have gotten lucky, because my copy has a glitch. Because I did it very quietly. I'm thinking that they're just too close together. Because I was successfully able to take out the first guard without being spotted, take out the second guard, and then that's how I got spotted. But I don't know how I got spotted when the other guard was in front of me. And then he went to behind me. I don't know how that happened. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game, but too many bugs. You must have gotten lucky, but you... Nah, I'll just wait until the next Mafia game comes out, or when this one gets patched. I loved the game up to this one mission. And there's no way to skip the mission and continue on to other missions. In past Mafia games, if you were stuck on a mission, you could skip the mission and come back. This one you can't. No. Not LOL. Irritating. Now I see why the game was only $40. No, not LOL. Irritating. Now I see why the game was only $40. Good, he needs to move out. You're not his father. You don't even raise him. Who clothes him? Who bathes him? Who feeds him? Who gives him a house to live in? Not you. Yeah, he punched me in the face, yeah. Fucking pussy. Hit like a fucking girl. You call that a punch? Well, I'll knock your fucking ass out. Rick needs to move out too. They both need to move out. You're male. Yeah, you're male, okay. Not even addressed to you. It is addressed to a minor. Therefore, it is no law broken. It is not a federal offense to read a minor's mail under the age of 16. They're over the age of 16, then yes, that law would apply. The law doesn't apply to a 3-year-old. We are his legal guardians under the law. Therefore, we can read it. Rick doesn't know the law because he's an idiot. Rick doesn't know the law. Thomas doesn't know the law. Taking too long.
For a few minutes to President Trump holding his 4th rally today, this one in Montoursville, Pennsylvania. Take a listen.
Yes, that's the way it is. They don't want that kind of thing to get out. It's one of the greatest numbers
Thomas
ever
needs to move
revealed in the history of our country. The second number, I think, was 1952, and it was less than half the 33.1. So we have not a V anymore. We have a super V, and that's where we're going. Unless somebody comes along and says, let's quadruple your taxes.
That cigar mission that I'm talking about would be more fun if you were given a sniper rifle.
11.4 million American jobs.
Where you can take them out stealthily with a silenced gun.
And while foreign nations are in a free fall,
because there's only 3 guards.
But you see what's going on.
Once you kill the 3rd guard, all the other enemies disappear, which makes 0 sense.
We're creating the world's greatest economic powerhouse.
You just got lucky, that's all.
Next year will be one of the greatest years, maybe the best year that we've ever had based on what's happening. A recent Gallup poll found, just out, that 56% of Americans
I think you just got lucky on your version.
Today than they were 4 years ago with Obama and Biden.
That's it.
And that's rounding the turn, but that's during a pandemic. 56%, that's a record number. 56. You're better off today than you were 4 years ago with Obama. And you know, I watched them today. They draw flies, both of them. I thought maybe they put them together. They draw a couple of horns, honk, 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 and most of them are our people that are taunting. Did anybody see the picture of that crazy bus driving down the highway? They're surrounded by like hundreds of cars. And they're all Trump flags all over the place. What a group. No, it's like a hot. It's like a hot thing. See, that's really #1 trending. You know, they won't put that. That's #1 trending. They come up with #1 trending. It's not a trend. It's whatever they want to do. You look at big tech. You look at what's been happening lately, right? You look at the media where they refuse to cover one of the biggest scandals. No, but the biggest scandal is we caught them spying on our campaign, right? We caught them trying to overthrow a duly elected, commonly known as me, President of the United States. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Very dishonest people. You're right. Well, that you're right. You know, there are a lot of people that call that treason. Okay, that's treason. Let's see what happens. If Biden gets in, the economy will collapse. Joe Biden is a diehard globalist who spent the last 47 years outsourcing your jobs, opening your borders, and sacrificing American blood and treasure in endless foreign wars in countries that many of you have never even heard of. I didn't hear of too many of them either, if you want to know the truth. Biden is a Washington vulture who decimated your steel mills, annihilated your coal jobs, and supported every disastrous sellout trade deal for over a half a century. You know what's happened. You know what I had to do with the dump steel all over the place. They're dumping steel. I put big tariffs on it. All of a sudden, the steel mills started doing good. It was a beautiful thing. And we took some of that money, $28 billion we took, and we gave it to our farmers because they were targeted by China. And our farmers like me. Farmers like me. In fact, they just came out with the Des Moines Register poll. Did you see it? We're way ahead in Iowa. We're way ahead in Florida. We're way ahead in Ohio. Way ahead in Ohio. We're doing great in Georgia. Texas, don't even talk. You know, they say Texas is in play. I had the same thing 4 years ago.
All right, we'll hear more from the president through the hour. But here now with reaction to my open and to discuss what may be the most important presidential election of our lifetime, former Speaker of the House and Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich. All right, Newt, it's great to have you on Justice, and it's a very exciting weekend. What are your feelings right now about the election?
Well, the Institute of Democracy, which is a joint British-American operation, has a poll that'll be out in the morning showing the president actually winning the popular vote, winning all of the closely held states by about 50 to 45, and shows Biden fading very rapidly. And that Des Moines poll, which showed Joni Ernst now up winning her Senate seat re-election, showed the president carrying Iowa. It's typical of what's going on. I think in the last 5 or 6 days, between the Biden family corruption, the realization that cognitively Biden's incapable of being president, and the realization that Kamala Harris is a radical San Francisco Democrat who stands for almost nothing that normal Americans stand for. All that's come together, and then the president, frankly, has been amazing. Biden hides in the basement. The president does 4 or 5 events a day. The country kind of gets it. You know, one guy has the energy to be president. The other guy has the energy to go home, and they sort of know which one is which.
Well, you know, it really is stunning because the polls and all the talking heads were so convinced that Joe Biden had the lead. And yet, you know, so many Americans just couldn't believe it. But, you know, every vote, obviously, we're still 72 hours away. We've got to get the vote out there. And so far, 80 million votes have been cast. What does that tell you?
Oh, I think this is the most intense election, certainly of our lifetime, and maybe the most intense election since the 1860s during the Civil War. I think the people on the right who favor Donald Trump and the kind of people who, you know, stand there and chant, "We love you." In my lifetime, I don't remember any politician having people chant, "We love you." On the other hand, if you're a Biden supporter, it's not because you're for Biden. it's because you're so deeply, bitterly opposed to Trump.
Yeah.
So this is the most polarizing election, I think, since Lincoln's reelection in 1864. And as a result, you have huge levels of energy out there on both sides. But I would say you have 3 or 4 times as much energy on Trump's side. You look around the country right now, fascinating experience. There are these spontaneous parades and boat parades and organized get-togethers, not done by the campaign. Just people who are so energized, they got to do something, so they're out there doing it every single day.
Well, it is stunning, and what's even more stunning is what was just trending, and that is there's a Biden bus, and it's surrounded by pickup trucks on a highway, all with Trump signs. I mean, it is ordinary Americans just taking this election into their own hands and getting out there and being real clear on what they stand for.
Yeah, I just did a newsletter on the bear versus the bunny rabbit. And it's now trending #2 at Fox because I think it captures what people are watching. There's this bunny rabbit hiding in the basement who would like us to believe he could actually be president. And you have this bear who's going all over the country doing these huge events. And there's just no comparison of which of the two people is capable of being president.
Not at all. Newt Gingrich, it's so good to have you on Justice. Thanks for being here tonight. And Eric Trump is next live on Justice. We'll be back in a moment.
It's an important time to save. With Priceline, you can get up to 60% off amazing hotels. And when you get a big deal, you feel like a big deal. Priceline. Every trip is a big deal.
Sick of spam call blocking that doesn't work? Introducing RoboKiller. RoboKiller eliminates 99% of unwanted calls, so you can live your life spam call free. Download RoboKiller today.
Do you have any idea how your mattress affects your body and how well you sleep? Is it too hard or too soft, causing you to wake up with sore shoulders, back, or hips? Are you uncomfortable because you're too hot or too cold? Now you can get the total body support you need and the better sleep you want with the new MyPillow mattress topper.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. When I invented my new MyPillow mattress topper, I made it to have everything you'd ever want in a topper. My mattress topper helps give you the support you need, helps relieve your pressure points, and regulates your body temperature for you as an individual. It comes with a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry the cover. It's made in the USA, and I back it with my 60-day money-back guarantee.
Go to MyPillow.com or call now to get your very own MyPillow mattress topper. Use the promo code and Mike will give you 30% off and 2 standard MyPillows absolutely free. Order now.
MyPillow topper delivers on its promise to give me a better night's sleep.
I can sleep all night through, and it's a miracle for me.
Mike's exclusive 3-layer design starts with a layer of MyPillow foam, providing you superior support and comfort. The second layer of transitional foam evenly distributes body weight and helps relieve uncomfortable pressure points for optimal comfort. Mike's ultra soft outer layer is a patented temperature regulating cover that helps keep you at your ideal sleeping temperature all night long. Unlike other sleep systems costing thousands, the MyPillow mattress topper takes comfort to a whole new level without any wires, remotes, or moving parts. Call now or go to MyPillow.com to order your MyPillow topper. Use the promo code to save 30%. When you do, Mike will give you 2 of his standard MyPillows absolutely free. That's right, 2 standard MyPillows free and 30% off your MyPillow topper today. Order now.
I personally guarantee it's going to change your bed into the most comfortable bed you'll ever own.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Sunday morning, the final countdown to the election. First, Steve, Brian, and Ainsley host a special Fox and Friends. Then, Kevin McCarthy breaks down the 2020 race on Sunday Morning Futures.
Bipolar depression. It's a dark, lonely place.
This is art inspired by real stories of people living with bipolar depression.
Emptiness. A hopeless struggle.
The lows of bipolar depression can disrupt your life and be hard to manage. Latuda could make a real difference in your symptoms. Latuda was proven to significantly reduce bipolar depression symptoms, and in clinical studies had no substantial impact on weight.
Now I'm feeling connected.
empowered.
Latuda is not for everyone. Call your doctor about unusual mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients on Latuda have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrollable muscle movements, as these may be permanent. These are not all the serious side effects.
This is where I want to be.
Talk to your doctor and ask if Latuda can make the difference you've been looking for in your bipolar depression symptoms. Come.
President Trump on his fourth rally of the day, this one in Montoursville, Pennsylvania. I'll be speaking with Eric Trump in a moment, but first let's listen for a few minutes to the president.
Rich kid. Giving $1 million to anybody.
Be careful. Joe, this could only happen to me. This could only happen.
I don't know where he gets all this money to give away.
Thank you. In 2016, Pennsylvania voted to fire this corrupt political establishment, and you elected an outsider as president who is finally putting America first. That's okay, right? And if I don't sound like a typical Washington politician, it's because I'm not a politician. I guess that's why I got like. If I don't always play by the rules of Washington and the Washington establishment, it's because I was elected to fight for you, and I fight harder for you than any president has ever fought. I believe it. One of the most important issues in this election is law and order. And you know about it well. You see what's going on in your large city. It's not good. And you have great police, but they're not allowed to do their job. This week, violent mobs of Biden supporters ransacked Philadelphia. Now, 4 members of the city council are pushing very hard to defund the Philadelphia police. They're defunding the police. And they're pushing very hard, and it could happen. It could happen. We're watching. I don't think we'll let it happen. At some point, we can't let it happen. If Biden and Harris are elected, they will pass legislation to slash police funding. They're already trying to do it all over the country. Well, except in Republican cities and states, which are running beautifully without crime. Our opponents stand with the, take a look at it, the rioters and the anarchists and the looters. We stand with the heroes of law enforcement. We've been endorsed by almost every major law enforcement group in the country. Florida, Texas, New York's finest endorse us. First time they've ever endorsed a presidential candidate. The Chicago police, that's not easy to do. They endorsed. We have endorsements from everybody. During the debate, I said, Joe, what law group, any police group, anybody looking for law and order, did anybody endorse you? He couldn't answer the question. Then he was bailed out by the anchor, right? He was bailed out. I said, Joe, say the words law and order. He wouldn't do it. He didn't want to lose the radical left. I'm not just running against Joe Biden. I'm running against the left-wing media, the big tech giants, the rhinos. You know what a rhino is, right? Republican in name only. We got a couple of them. There aren't too many of them left. They're on respirators, actually. And the Washington swamp, which is much deeper and much more vicious than we ever thought even possible. On Tuesday, November 3rd, maybe you do it sooner, but I think this group wants November 3rd. It's called Election Day. Of course, now that our United States Supreme Court has delayed everything, it's going to be a very interesting evening. And I wonder what happens during that period of delay with the ballots. I wonder what happens. Are they going to mysteriously find more ballots, Mr. Congressman? Are they going to find more ballots? Can you imagine what happened? Can you imagine? Just be very careful, be vigilant, and watch, and report whatever you see. Because, you know, this state, we love it. Went to school here, right? Went to college. We love it. But strange things have been known to happen, especially in Philadelphia. So send them a message that they'll never forget. This election is a choice between a Biden depression and a Trump super boom. We're going to have a boom. We're going to have the greatest economy ever. It's a choice between a deadly Biden lockdown.
More from the president coming up. No one knows better than my next guest how much President Trump loves our country and the amazing people who live here. Eric Trump himself taking a few minutes off the campaign trail to join me now. Eric, thanks so much for being here tonight. I know that you've been on the campaign trail just like your dad. Are you exhausted yet, or do you have your dad's energy?
By the way, there's no exhaustion, Judge. I think you know this in the Trump family. We're just getting warmed up. I mean, we're having so much fun out there. I was at Jacksonville Beach today. There must have been 3,000 people out there. They're all chanting, "We love you," and you said it best. I mean, that's not a political campaign. This is a movement of love. And I'm watching all day what my father's doing. Did you see that rally in Butler, Pennsylvania? I mean, literally 30,000 people, 40,000 people, seas of people. And you know, Judge, this is a movement. This is a movement with people that love this country, love our flag, love our Constitution, love our Supreme Court, love faith in America, love our Pledge of Allegiance, will not stand for people burning the American flag or desecrating who we are as a country, will not apologize for this nation. And, it's a beautiful thing to see. I've never been more proud of a man in my life.
Well, and, we're seeing now in real time, in real life, what all of the talking heads said was not possible, that Joe Biden had the 10-point lead and the 9-point lead. And, I mean, these are real Americans. The energy is palpable. I mean, you're not even there. And that this man is 74 years old, had COVID a few weeks ago, and is out on the trail, and the other guy is, on a single bus just traveling along by himself. But, in 2020, right before the pandemic, Eric, there was a poll taken by Gallup that said that 90% of Americans were happier than they'd ever been, and not just in terms of their personal life, but in terms of their economic prospects. And that was an incredible moment in history that your dad can be proud of. And I think Americans are remembering that now. It was only when China sent the virus and the left just pounced on locking us down that all of this craziness started.
Well, Judge, remember what my father's done. I mean, just, zoom out for a second. Greatest economy in the history of this country. Lowest unemployment, lowest African-American unemployment, lowest Hispanic unemployment, lowest female unemployment, 401ks through the roof, stock markets through the roof, rebuilt our military, the best military in the history of the world, fixed our VA, which was, total disaster under the last administration and cost 310,000 lives of veterans. Criminal justice reform, 4 peace deals in the Middle East in the last 4 weeks. Alone, moved the embassy to Jerusalem, made us energy independent, built almost 400 miles of southern wall. I mean, I could go on and on. Lowest illegal immigration, Judge, lowest amounts of human trafficking and drugs coming into this country, restored faith in this nation, protected our Second Amendment, put 3 Supreme Court justices on the bench. And Judge, I could go on for another 10 minutes. I mean, there's never been a president in U.S. history that's done more than my father has done for this country. And then you look at Biden, who calls a lid on it at 8:30 in the morning on a Monday. He doesn't emerge from his cave until Thursday afternoon. You've got a guy that wants to increase taxes by $4 trillion. You've got a guy that wants to socialize health care. You've got a guy that wants to attack law enforcement officers and defund them. They're more concerned about impeaching my father and banning plastic straws than they are about actually fixing this country. And that's why America loves, Donald Trump.
And the freedom of religion, the evangelicals, the Christians. I mean, there are so many communities. I suspect in terms of African Americans, Latinos, that we're going to see a real coalition this time, Eric.
An absolute coalition. I saw it today in Florida. I see it every single day. I spoke in a African American church in South Philadelphia, a week ago, Judge, and you wouldn't believe the support that we have. People who love this country, love the American flag, love the Constitution, and love who we are as Americans.
All right, and I think they're going to show their love for your dad. We're going to make sure everybody gets out to vote. Eric Trump, thanks so much for joining me now. We're now going to continue the conversation with Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan. All right, Jim, you have been with the president on the trail. Is the energy that we're seeing tonight typical of wherever he goes?
Oh, hey, cutie. No, you see it everywhere. You see it at events even when the president's not there. You talk. I think the speaker talked about this, Judge. You know, you have these boat parades. I've yet to see a Biden boat parade. I've yet to see a parade for Biden anywhere. Biden will have an event and he'll have 5 circles, and he can only find 4 people. He can't even fill up all the little circles. But when the president has an event, or anyone who's a surrogate for the president's campaign has an event, you see huge crowds because they know what Eric just said. They know this president has done more of what he said he would do than any president in our lifetime. He said he would cut taxes. He said he would reduce regulations. He said he would have the best economy in history. We do. And the economy is going back, as we saw by the numbers. He said he'd get out of the Iran deal. He did. He said he'd put the embassy in Jerusalem. He did. He said he'd build a wall. He did. And most importantly, he said he'd put out a list of qualified people he'd put on the highest court in our nation. And then he selected from that list Mr. Gorsuch, Mr. Kavanaugh, and just this week, Amy Coney Barrett went on the court. And Joe Biden won't tell us what he'll do. He won't even tell us if he's going to pack the court, which we sort of know he's going to if they win. All those reasons are why people are going to come out in a big way. I think the president, you can feel it building. I think he's going to win big.
Well, you know, let's hope so. We're going to make sure everybody gets out there and votes. But clearly, this president has been a man of his word. He says what he means. He means what he says. And yet people like Nancy Pelosi and Schumer and Schiff, I mean, they spend their lives trying to tear him down. And the amazing part of it is he is standing stronger than ever. And I think you're right, Congressman. I think that we're going to have a great day. But let's just hope that it doesn't go on forever. Let's just hope that we can, you know, get a president on Tuesday. What do you think the chances of that are?
First time in history you have a major political party trying to win the election after the election. That has never happened in our nation's history. You're supposed to have the election determined that night. Now, maybe in the morning, maybe, you know, Wednesday morning, but we always have, even in 2000, remember, Gore conceded first to Bush, then he tried to take it back because they were going to try to steal it after the fact. So this is the first time we have the Democrats trying to win this election after the election.
What a cutie pie.
How are you not going to let it happen? The courts are telling certain states they've got 3 days, 5 days, 6 days to count the ballots.
I think the margin is going to be so strong, it's going to be a no-doubter. Remember, Americans understand this. They understand this election, in the end, it's about freedom. Right? Look at what we've been through the last...
Look at that face.
Tell Americans they couldn't go to church, couldn't go to work, couldn't go to school, couldn't go to a loved one's funeral, but it was fine to protest, riot, and loot. Now we got Governor Newsom saying you can't even have Thanksgiving the way you want to have Thanksgiving.
I like that face.
Joe Biden talking about the Biden...
That's my baby boy.
Americans are...
That's my boy.
Joy of American citizens. That's what's going to drive them to the polls and why the president's going to win big.
And we appreciate you, Congressman Jordan. More to the President Trump's rally in Montoursville, Pennsylvania.
They're incredible people. Thank you both.
One of my favorite supplements is Qunol Turmeric. Turmeric helps with healthy joints and inflammation support. Unlike regular turmeric supplements, Qunol's superior absorption helps me get the full benefits of turmeric. Qunol is the turmeric brand I trust.
This is the most important election of our lifetime. Our values, our security, and our future are on the ballot. So visit yourvote2020.org to find your polling location, because your vote has never been more important.
This was eye-opening. I noticed how white my son's teeth were and how yellow mine were, and so I made a change.
Introducing Smile Actives, the teeth whitening breakthrough that gets your teeth white and keeps them white. Look at the power of Smile Actives on years of food stains and even coffee and wine stains. It's so easy. Just add to your toothpaste for whiter teeth, guaranteed, or your money back. Order yours now for $19.95 and get one free, plus free shipping. Go to smileactives.com.
How often do you get a good night's sleep?
I'm tossing and turning, and I'm worried, and I have
It's like a fucking girl.
According to a major publication, lack of sleep can impair your memory and concentration, cause weight gain and depression.
I wake up in the morning and I feel so groggy.
Wouldn't you like to get the kind of deep, rejuvenated, uninterrupted slumber that leaves you feeling refreshed in the morning and ready to take on the day? Introducing safe, gentle, natural Relaxium Sleep. Developed by a renowned neurologist, Dr. Eric Celeberity, Relaxium is a true breakthrough in sleep science.
Relaxium Sleep has changed my life. It's a great natural alternative to anything that's out there, and it works.
Its triple action formula contains a proprietary blend of ingredients, which first regulates the natural sleep cycle, then relaxes the body, and finally calms the mind. In a double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial, Relaxium Sleep was proven to help you fall asleep 140% faster. You'll be 260% more likely to sleep through the night,
This is a tough guy.
65% more refreshed and alert, and experience 80% improved concentration.
With Relaxium Sleep, I woke up alert with no after effects.
And it's 100% guaranteed
He's a
to work.
drunk. He's an
We're so
alcoholic.
confident that Relaxium will work for you that we're giving away 1,000 bottles today. You deserve a good night's sleep, so call now and try Relaxium Sleep. It's free for 30 days.
I look better, more productive.
And if you call within the next 15 minutes, you'll also receive free expedited shipping on your order.
Thank God for Relaxium Sleep because it's truly changed my life.
To receive your risk-free 1-month supply of Relaxium Sleep and free expedited shipping, call 800-251-1717 or visit tryrelaxium.com. That's 800-251-1717 or visit tryrelaxium.com. Fall asleep, stay asleep, wake refreshed with clinically proven Relaxium Sleep. Act now.
Just at home, staying safe with my family, working hard.
Love you, Dad.
Love you all.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
These past few months haven't been easy, but they've reminded us that no matter what, there's no place like home. Now, with rates at historic lows, home has new meaning. Home means everything.
Leave me alone? Daddy, it's for you.
Wednesday, Fox has TV's #1 shows. First, it's a can't-miss Masked Singer reveal who everyone will know.
Season 4 is full of surprises.
All new Masked Singer. Then, I Can See Your Voice has America on the edge of their seat. And nothing will prepare you for the most shocking episode yet.
What did I tell you?
Wednesday, The Masked Singer and I Can See Your Voice are all new on Fox.
Welcome back to Justice. President Trump on his 4th rally of the day. This one in Montoursville, Pennsylvania. Let's listen in.
Cutie pie. Cute,
You know
cute,
what's gonna
cute,
head up
cute,
the
cute,
regulation
cute,
budget
cute,
is
cute.
Cory Booker of all people. Cory. You too can have a development right alongside of your wonderful house. No, it's no good. It's no good. Going to bring a lot of problems. It's already done. I mean, you take a look at throughout the country, think where it's been done. And I terminated it. They wanted to amend it. Ben Carson's a wonderful guy. Ben came in and says, well, we can, he's a wonderful guy. He is. And he ran a good race, too. He's a great guy. He's a nice guy, and he's a great guy, and he's done a terrific job. But he came and he said, we can amend it a little bit and make it tougher. I said, no, Ben, we got to terminate it. And then I hear the women of suburbia don't like me. I think they love me. I think they do. And when I said that the other day, I said, women of suburbia, I hope you love me. 60 Minutes, she said, you were begging for the love of women. I said, no, I wasn't. I was having fun. But you were begging here. It's true. I say, women of suburbia, you must love me after what I did. I kept the regulation. You don't know what the regulation was. I love you too. I love you too. Just get out and vote properly. Just do what's right. If you do what's right, we're going to have a big victory. The Biden plan, I mean, this guy had so many years to do all this stuff. All he does is complain. You didn't do this. So really, why didn't you do it? You just left 3.5 years ago. The Biden plan will open the floodgates to radical Islamic terrorism. You know that. Just take a look. I called President Macron of France. You know, it's terrible what's been happening over there the last week. You've seen what's been happening. And if you don't mind, I'd rather not have it happen over here. Is that okay? Do I have everybody's approval on that? Huh? Even these two veterans are saying we agree with that. And keeping the terrorists out of our country. And when they come back in, we're getting them the hell out of our country, okay? We invested $2.5 trillion with a T. Trillion.
Yeah, you guys can hear me, but I'm not actually live streaming. That's Donald Trump, guys, your president of the United States of America.
Stuff, places so far away, and lands that's so far away, and we were depleted. And a very highly overrated general, you've heard me say this, extraordinarily overrated. He came into my office and he said right in the beginning, "Sir, we have no ammunition."
Like I said, guys, I don't know how we're live streaming.
Said to him again.
Because the console is off.
New military.
Oh, no, it's not. It is on.
Hypersonic. That's 7 times faster than our very fast one.
You know, oh, that's right, guys. I'm doing an update on a game.
If it's aimed in the wrong direction.
Hold on. I think that's what's going on. It's picking up the audio from my television.
The world, Russia.
Guys, I do not own the copyrights to this speech. It is 100% Donald Trump.
Go to the desert.
He owns all media rights to this video, guys. Do not copyright me. If you guys want to donate to Donald Trump.
Many others.
It's DonaldTrumpEmpire.com. I think that's his website. But this video is monetized. I do not own the copyrights to this video. How I'm live streaming, I don't know because I don't even have my console turned on.
VA choice and VA accountability. That's pretty great, right? We've been trying to get that done. Was kidnapped just a short while ago. U.S. Special Forces brilliantly executed a daring nighttime movement. It was incredible. I've seen it. It was incredible. And we had no casualties, no injuries.
Are you by chance in the market to buy a newer car?
No, we had no casualties, no injuries, no nothing. Incredible. These are incredible.
Are you by
people.
chance
These
in
are
the market
people, and they love our country. But they went in, and the other side did have a lot of casualties. And we got our citizen, our American citizen, out, and on our way here. And it was an incredible operation. People said, "Oh, that can't be done." These guys looked at me like, "Sir, this is easy." It's a different kind of person, right? Different kind of person. We owe a lot. Special Forces. Over the last 4 years, we've rescued a record 55 hostages and detainees in more than 24 countries. And we don't pay. We don't pay. Once you pay, it'll go up 100-fold. You can't pay. You have to go get them. Yesterday's operation should serve as a stark warning to terrorists and thugs who try and kidnap our people, kidnap our citizens. You cannot escape the long reach of American justice, and that's what happened. We killed the leader of ISIS, al-Baghdadi. They've been looking for him for 18 years. We took out the mass murder of U.S. troops and many other troops and a lot of people. Soleimani is...
I do not own the copyrights to this video. How I am live streaming is beyond me because I don't have the console on. This is a very strange broadcast. Yes, you guys can hear me, but I'm actually doing a channel update gaming-wise, which is not actually being broadcast.
52 years they've been negotiating that. I did it in 2 hours, and it was a good one. Every president wanted to do this. They all wanted to do it. They all said they were going to
Channel update.
They never had the guts.
Gaming-wise. How you guys are getting this audio, I have no idea.
For a tiny fraction of what people thought it would cost. Tiny fraction, but it's too long a story, and it's too cold to be talking about the business.
I do not own the copyrights to this video. How I am live streaming is beyond me because I don't have the console on. This is a very strange broadcast. Yes, you guys can hear me, but I'm actually doing a channel update gaming-wise, which is not actually being broadcast.
How did Kerry do it this way? Okay, whatever he did, do the opposite. And it worked. We have a lot of them all lined up. Here they have peace. We have peace in the Middle East or nothing, and no blood. I talk no blood in the sand. There's blood all over that sand. There's no blood in the sand. I'm proud to be the first president in decades who has started no new wars. No new wars.
I just watched a YouTuber on.
President Trump in great spirits at his final rally of the day. We'll keep an eye on it, but for now, let's bring in one of the key players in Trump's 2016 victory, Citizens United president and co-author of Trump America First. David Bossy, my friend, joins me now. All right, David, the path to 270. Is it possible for the president to make that on Tuesday night, or are there certain states like Pennsylvania that won't be counted Wednesday night that we definitely have to wait for?
I can't figure that
Judge, the president is going to win re-election, and he's going to get to 270, and he's going to do it decisively. Look, in 2016, Judge, we got 306 electoral college votes. You only need 270, as you mentioned. The spine of this election is going to be built on the back of Florida and Georgia and North Carolina, Ohio, Iowa.
Donald Trump will win the presidency of the United States unless the Mafia leader, Joe Biden, cheats in the election.
He is within reach of that 270 number. And all he has to do is pick off a couple of other states, most of which we won in 2016. He doesn't have to recreate the exact same map. If you look at Wisconsin, we are now leading. There was some garbage polls, and I mean garbage polls by the University this week, trying to influence, right? They tried, look, they're trying to intimidate our voters. This is, in my opinion, voter manipulation. They are impeding our elections by doing this. They're trying to create a narrative to tell our voters, the Trump voters, not to vote. I believe it has the exact opposite effect. Our people are turning out in massive numbers. We're seeing it over and over, state after state.
That's weird.
We're seeing we're leading in Wisconsin now. We're leading in Arizona.
That's very weird.
And that's what matters. We don't know who people voted for, but we know Republican and Democrat ballots that have been cast. And we are within reach on every single one of these states. And let me just a couple of other numbers real quick. Judge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, of the 90 million votes that have been cast, you can tell how many are Republican and how many are Democrat. Is that correct?
We know how many are from California and Illinois.
Okay, guys, this is now copyrighted by Fox News. Fox News now owns the copyrights to this video.
Election for the president's path to 270. So we discount that. In Florida, for instance.
This is now Fox News broadcast. It is no longer a Nico Boy Productions.
In North Carolina, we are far ahead of where we were this day in 2016. This election is going Donald Trump's.
I am actually doing an update for Tom Chance's The Division 2, so I don't even know how I'm live streaming. Because I don't have game mode enabled on my TV. I'm actually watching TV. And somehow you guys are able to listen in.
All right, David Bossy, thanks so much for being here tonight.
Usually when you switch back to TV mode, it terminates the live stream. I don't know what's going on. This is very strange, guys.
I know that you were in that Senate race in North Carolina, and of course they...
Let me see what I can do to end this live stream, because I'm not actually live streaming.
President Trump's possibly strong column at this point, but you're running against an individual...
Like, subscribe for these crazy broadcasts, even though I'm not actually live streaming.
What's going on in North Carolina?
Judge, I was at an event this morning with Nikki Haley, and there were two little girls there in unicorn outfits. I saw more unicorns.
Let me figure out how to end this live stream. Where's the controller at? Okay, guys, I can't even end this broadcast for 23 minutes. You guys, I'm actually pressing the share button to cancel this broadcast. He's not letting me. So if I get copyrighted for this video, guys, it will be deleted. Because I never intended to broadcast an update for Tom Clancy's The Division 2. It started out with the Mafia game, which, guys, that mission is glitched. I took out the 2 guards without being seen, but somehow the 3rd guard gets from in front of me to behind me. So we're going to take a break until either they patch it or until the next game comes out. Don't get me wrong, I love that game 100%, but for some reason, you can't play the Mafia missions the way you could do in past games. In previous games, you could actually play whatever mission you wanted in whatever order you wanted. But in this one, it controls your gaming experience. I don't like that. It is an awesome video game. If you guys can figure out how to get the 3rd guard, take out the 3rd guard, all the power to you. But I can't figure out how he's getting behind me. He's not even on the mini-map. Anyway, guys, I can't figure out how to terminate this live stream. I'm not actually live streaming. So if you guys want to go to another YouTuber, that is fine. If you guys want to hit the like button, subscribe, that is up to you guys. But this Mafia live stream ended a long time ago. I should not even be live streaming. To be completely honest with you guys, on my PlayStation, it says I am not live streaming. But I just went on my dad's computer and on my phone to the YouTube app and to the YouTube website, and it actually says I'm live streaming. But on my console, it says I'm not live streaming. So this is very weird. It's picking up my audio. It's picking up my TV's audio. So guys, you're going to hear some audio in the background, and you're going to have a blue screen. Because I can't terminate the live stream.
The #1 cardiologist recommended heart health supplement for people taking cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. I recommend Cunol CoQ10 because it has 3 times better absorption than regular CoQ10. Cunol is the brand I trust.
As president,
if you get a notification saying that I'm live streaming, just ignore it because I'm not actually live streaming.
COVID double testing site.
It says I'm live streaming on YouTube.com and on the YouTube app, but I'm not actually live streaming. I'm doing a gaming update.
Save the Affordable Care
and I can't terminate the stream. It will not let me.
This is
so I hope I don't get copyrighted for it.
This must be an American moment. FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Hello, I'm Mike Mandel, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think USA products.
It says them live streaming
I've tried a lot of
on their website and on the app, but on my console it says I am not live streaming.
Not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers.
So I don't know what's going on.
For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99. Or my pillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go. Go Anywhere pillow is really comfortable, so that's what I really like. It's nice and supportive and it's nice and small.
The My Pillow topper, for the first time, has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep. I'm able to go to bed and just get rest. That's 3 inches of wonderful.
Guys, you are hearing my TV audio, so just ignore it.
The block campaign will open up streets to pedestrians, bikers, and small gatherings on Election Day from noon until 9 at night. You can register online. Just check out the Seattle Department of Transportation's blog for details. Well, the animals at Seattle's Woodland Park Zoo got some special treats for Halloween.
They're eating a pumpkin.
For fun, from the skunk to the wolf there pawing at a pumpkin, a tapir tasting a treat, to a rhino sort of nudging. Well, a little nudge there. That pumpkin. All the animals appearing to enjoy celebrating the holiday. I know they always call that enrichment, right? It's always interesting for them.
I love it. They seem to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you know, again, we were talking about the moon, and I want to show you another view of this. Look at the moon. It's the full moon tonight. It's a blue moon, and we were just learning that it happens every about 2 to 3 years. A blue moon happens, so that's kind of cool. Beautiful conditions for tonight. We will see more sunshine into tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. It is going to rain on next week.
Some rain Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay, we were due for that rain after all those beautiful days. All right, thanks, Claire. Thank you for trusting Cairo 7 News. We'll see you again tonight at 11.
Cairo 7.
You mean at 7?
Live, local,
What time is it, guys?
7. Log on to Cairo7.com and download the Cairo 7 News and Weather apps.
At 7.
Go beast mode on your plumbing problems.
Here's the problem right here. What's next?
I think we're going to have to take a look at it.
Got it. What's next? You're all good here.
So, go beast mode and
Hey, wait. Stop freaking. Coffee.
There's a beast out there, stalking the local woods and roads. A predator with a roar that can rip through concrete. It feeds on wet pavement, thick mud, and fresh snow. The beast needs taming. Bring home your own beast with 11,615 in total value. But act now. This deal is every bit as elusive as the beast itself. Only at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
Real steel. Find yours. And find what fuels you. Get the BG50 blower for only $139.95. Or the MS-170 chainsaw for only $179.95. Not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot. Pick up at over 9,000 local steel dealers. Find yours at steeldealers.com.
Yeah, I think we're good here. Why do we offer so many active safety features on our Chevy SUVs?
Oh, yeah.
Call us when you get there, okay? Ready, Freddie?
Because we're...
Can't do this. Got that right. Let's rethink this. So your doctor tells you about Trintellix, a prescription medicine for adults with depression. Feeling this.
I don't even know how I'm live streaming, guys.
Get this. Trintellix had no significant impact on weight in clinical trials.
Tell your doctor right away if you have worsening depression, unusual changes.
What does that mean? Guys, I can't do anything about this live stream for 14 more minutes, so I'm hoping I don't get copyrighted. And if I do, the video will be terminated. And what I mean by terminated, it will be deleted and removed from this channel. Because it wasn't intended to be broadcast this long. It was only supposed to do the gameplay. It wasn't supposed to record my TV audio. Good. Thomas needed to move out. Yeah, man. It needs to get it to 809 GB. Man, this is a very large update for the Division. What I don't understand is why it's not using the external hard drive. Because it does the same thing on Xbox. Xbox and PlayStation, they both have external hard drives, but for some reason games don't get downloaded to the hard drives, the external hard drives. They're supposed to. I need to get some dental work done. Come on, game. Guys, I can't even go to the home screen on my PlayStation. Actually, you can't start the application without doing the update. I don't let you. I didn't get any of that money. That's Zayden's money. Man, updates on PlayStation take forever. Man, one of my fillings popped out. Yeah. I need to get dental insurance, get my teeth repaired. What little teeth I have left. I'll probably wind up having them pulled. Just because my teeth are starting to fail. Guys, 9 minutes before I can even reset the live stream. You guys are looking at a blue screen. Like I said, guys, the live stream should have ended when I turned off Mafia. You guys are still with me. I thank you for watching this bizarre live stream. Guys, I don't normally live stream weird shit like this. Normally, when I exit the game mode and go to another game, which I'm actually playing the Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I'm not actually in Mafia. I actually left that game because it has a glitch on the second warehouse of the cigar mission. I mean, yes, most of you guys can figure out that mission. I took out guard 1 and guard 2, but guard 3 teleported behind me. And I can't figure out how he did that. What, you want out? You want to go back outside? Man, I thought trick-or-treaters were canceled this year. The Democrats said they think the Halloween was canceled this year. Boy, are they stupid! Because I saw plenty of trick-or-treaters. Ha! Halloween is canceled this year. Yeah, right! I thought Halloween was canceled this year. Then why the hell am I getting trick-or-treaters? I guess the Democrats got that one wrong, as they get everything else wrong. I thought Halloween was canceled this year. And why the hell am I getting trick-or-treaters? I guess the Democrats got that one wrong, as they get everything else wrong. Quit pulling your hair out. Yeah? Quit pulling your hair out. Quit pulling your hair out. Huh? You need to stop pulling your hair out. Why are you overheating? Why are you so warm? What is that supposed to mean? What does that mean? Why are you so warm? How come doesn't the lady come take you for a walk anymore? How come don't you go for a walk anymore? Because you don't listen, huh? We can go for a walk tomorrow. Okay, we go for a walk tomorrow? Wanna go for a walk tomorrow? You wanna go for a walk tomorrow?
No.
I can't take you to the doctor, Roman. They closed because of COVID. You've already been to the doctor 4 times since COVID happened. You need to learn to leave your body alone. And let it do its natural thing and let the fur grow. Yeah. You need to let your fur grow. Be normal. Alright guys, it's almost done. I'm gonna reset this live stream. Okay, here's 2 things that's gonna happen. Either it's gonna end the bizarre live stream, or it's gonna kick me back to the main menu where I can actually terminate it. It should have terminated when I actually launched Tom Clancy's The Division. When I exited the previous game I was live streaming. I was actually live streaming Mafia, and then I switched to The Division. It should have kicked me out of that menu and kicked me into another menu so I could reset. Unfortunately, it went into an update and locked me out of the YouTube recorder. Update's almost done, guys. I think it's, well, at least I think it's almost done. That's 100 seconds left. $90. That is a large update. And it's gonna make me do this on Xbox too, probably, if I ever go back to it. But yeah, guys, I liked the Mafia game, but for some reason that third guard, you just can't. Somehow he teleports. Wait, I mean, when you first walk in there, it spawns normal. But once you kill the second guard, it just doesn't work. Like, I don't know how he gets behind me. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing I can think of is I take out the first guard, then I take out the second guard, and then the first guard gets back up. That's the only thing I can think of. That, or he's supposed to take out the first guard and then hide his body. I don't know. I suck at stealth missions. Now it wants to close the Mafia game? Bye guys, see you in the next week.